This program is brought to you in association with First National Bank of Botswana. Imagine a Botswana where all Botswana have access to globally competitive education and first world comparable healthcare. A Botswana that leads on issues of environmental sustainability and friendliness, where all Botswana eligible for work have jobs. A prosperous Botswana for the benefit of all citizens. A Botswana where no one is left behind when it comes to economic development. That Botswana is possible according to the ambitions of Vision 2036. This is a transformational agenda that defines the country's aspirations and goals, supported by the pillars of sustainable economic development, human and social development, sustainable environment governance, and peace and security. While this is all well and good on paper, it begs the question, how far into the agenda have the relevant bodies gone into ensuring that this vision is realized, and what reforms need to be made to fast-track these ambitions? Various captains of industry, senior government officials, and other relevant delegates convened at the 16th Biennial National Business Conference in Francistown to be a sounding board for each other, discussing limitations, solutions, and strategies to achieving the Vision 2036 mandate. His Excellency Mokgweetsi Masisi's keynote address highlighted key points that spoke to the strides that government has already made towards this endeavor.
It's indeed an honor for me to be with the business community and other stakeholders this morning to chart the way forward in terms of taking our country to the next level of socio-economic development. The government of Botswana has always prioritized public-private sector dialogue through platforms such as the National Business Conference, NBC, which we are attending today in this beautiful city of Francistown. As has been said by the CEO, this biennial engagement has been taking place relatively regularly since its inception in 1988, save for the last few years because of global pandemic COVID-19.
In a statement, the President spoke on how government has assisted in easing the economic burden of inflation by reducing tax by 2% amongst other such initiatives for 6 months.
As you're all aware, we are now grappling with the downsides of the restrictive measures that economies around the world, including Botswana, implemented to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. One such effect, which constrains economic activity after COVID-19 restrictions were lifted, is global supply chain bottlenecks, which lead to the delays in the delivery of inputs for production. As if that was not enough, war broke out early this year between Russia and Ukraine, which led to increases in fuel prices, transportation costs, food, and other commodities. Consequently, there's been a rise in the cost of living, which saw inflation in Botswana reach an unprecedented level of 14.6% in August of this year, the highest rate since December 2008, at the height of the global downfall, financial crisis, during which it only got to 13.7%. In order to address the soaring inflation in August this year, my government took the decision to reduce the rate of value-added tax by 2% for a limited period of 6 months. Similarly, government also zero-rated VAT on the supply of liquefied petroleum gas and cooking oil for 6 months.
With the economy desperately needing to be diversified, His Excellency's address highlighted that through what is dubbed the Reset Agenda, government seeks to accelerate economic development through some key priorities such as value chain development, digitization and mindset change.
Government continues to invest in the implementation of the Cluster Development Initiative in an effort to diversify the economy. Currently, 4 cluster strategies, which include beef, small stock, tourism, and financial and knowledge-intensive services, are being implemented. We remain committed to accelerating the attainment of our national priorities of economic growth, economic diversification, and job creation. Through the Reset Agenda, government seeks to accelerate economic development through key priorities such as value chain development, digitization, and mindset change. Furthermore, in April 2022, government signed into law the Economic Inclusion Act that seeks, among others, to promote effective participation of citizens in the economic growth and development of the economy. The law will further facilitate the enforcement of the citizen economic development initiatives. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, that we all embrace the motives of this law, for I know no country which develops and realizes high income status to the exclusion of its own citizens.
He further stated that government will take advantage of the Africa Free Trade Agreement to liberalize the market, where Botswana will be Africa's diamond jewelry manufacturing and value chain development hub of the world.
The African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCTA, offers a unique opportunity for investment and business growth in Botswana and across the African continent. The trade agreement also recognizes the need to build and improve the export capacity of both formal and informal service providers, with particular attention to small, medium, and micro enterprises in which women and youth actively participate. The development of SMEs remains pivotal to our national development efforts. And yes, that is why we have a brand new Ministry of Entrepreneurship. To take advantage of this opportunity, in Botswana, we have invested in the development of special economic zones, targeting particular sectors of the economy, such as manufacturing, health, and other services. This includes the diversification of the diamond industry, where we believe that as the world's largest diamond producer by value, we should be Africa's diamond jewelry manufacturing and value chain development hub of the world. As a nation, we're working hard to remove cross-border barriers to inter-Africa trade, to liberalize our markets and make African products more competitive regionally and globally. According to the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, UNECA, the agreement is expected to boost intra-Africa trade in goods and services by up to 25% by 2040. In conclusion, let me take this opportunity to thank Business Botswana and other stakeholders for making this conference a reality, particularly in these sparkling new premises. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with these few remarks, I wish you all a very productive deliberations and declare officially the 16th National Business Conference officially open. I thank you. Apulaini.